Alright, how's it going, everybody? Well, it is official. Super Bowl 58's matchup is the Kansas City Chiefs versus the San Francisco 49ers Part 2 in Las Vegas, Nevada. I think it's going to be an exciting game. I don't really know. Can't say who I think's going to win, but I'm confident in San Francisco. The obstacles they had, I know they had some injuries throughout the year. I know they had some tough losses. But I think they can win it, but it's not going to be easy facing that Steve Spagnuolo defense. Of course, you got Pat Mahomes and Travis Kelce. That have been the bread and butter of that Chiefs offense. And I know the Chiefs had their struggles with some of their receivers, but they've overcome it in the playoffs. Beating the Miami Dolphins in the cold at home, beating the Buffalo Bills on the road, and beating the Baltimore Ravens on the road, top seed. When really good offense and defense. So, yeah, I'd pick the Niners by 3. But it's going to be a tight one. It's going to come down to the wire. I have a feeling, whether it's offense or defense. So, yesterday's games, we'll start with the Ravens and Chiefs. What I did catch, when I caught a highlight, I know a lot of people, there was some controversial calls, don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, you cannot turn the ball over and expect to win games, especially when you have 2 or more. That's how I looked at it, but they still put up a good fight. It was a good defensive battle. But Chiefs pulled out. Tip my hat to the Chiefs, even though as much as I didn't want to see them in there. But that's sports. They don't care what you want. For the Lions-Niners game, yes, the Lions were on top 24-7, but they got too comfortable. You cannot get too comfortable. I don't care how big of a lead you are. But especially if you learn from the Bills-Oilers game in the 90s, the Super Bowl between the Falcons and the Patriots, no lead to say, especially when you face a really good team. And Dan Campbell got a little too overconfident and gambled and cost the teams 2 fourths down when they could have walked away with field goals and put more pressure on the Niners to come back. And so it came back and bit them in the butt. That's just how it is. That's the sports world for you. But I tip my hat to the Ravens and Lions. They had really good seasons. They made it far. Not very many people picked the Lions to make it to the NFC Championship. But it was hard-fought games. So, best of luck to the Chiefs and the Niners. And we get to see one more week of Taylor Swift. Hopefully they'll show more Jason Kelce. But at the end of the day, who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl? Drop it in the comments. You can follow me for subscriptions. And how do you think the overall NFL playoffs is? I think it's been pretty good. So far, some pretty good battles. Expectancy and unexpectancy, as usual. But now it's going to come down to the Super Bowl. How good is the game? Is it going to be a tight defensive battle? Is it going to be a shootout offensive battle? Or is it going to be a one-sided blowout? Yuck. But hey, I don't know who you are for. I know nobody really cares. But I'm just going to go Team Niners because I've seen them make it 2 times and lost both times in tragic fashion. So hopefully the 3rd time's a charm. I like Brock Purdy. I really like Christian McCaffrey. And George Kittle I really love Nick Bosa. So we'll wait and see. Chiefs win. I like Andy Reid. I've been an Andy Reid fan since he was in Philly. So, like I said, who do you think is going to win? If you don't care, just put IDC. Y'all have a good day and best of luck.